Greetings, YouTube, as I log into the game. Welcome back to the channel. I've been covering stories from this community for about 6 years. And in those 6 years, I've covered a lot of controversies that vary in scale. Sometimes it makes sense why the majority of the community is angry. I did a video, if you missed it, on the strange decision to make Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha, two items that I don't think I've ever held more than about 12 to 15 of at any point, and that's only after whale holidays like July 4th and Cyber Week, to 30 and not touch Tier 2 Alpha or Tier 5 Basic. And I've seen screenshots where there are people out there who between the two have well over 100 of those items in the overflow, and of course, because they're still such high value items, quote unquote, they were not really able to be sold for anything, as you can see when I click on this right here. But another controversy that dropped this week at the same time. This one, I don't think it's really a controversy. It's just more of Kabam not wanting to touch those now not high value, very common item inventory counts for whatever reason. But some of you, in preparation for SANDMAN's buff, and you can see I do have him, but he is not even awakened. In preparation for SANDMAN's buff, you took him to rank 4 or rank 5. And I know somebody that even ascended their 6-star SANDMAN, which felt like a pretty bold move. And of course, now the new patch is out. And so we have had not exactly 24 hours as I blacken the screen, but a decent amount of time to test him out. And so we have this forum post from November 6th on Monday that Second Skriller says, Kabam, you mistakenly nerfed SANDMAN's damage instead of buffing it. Now this is quite the claim. And Kabam is going to react to this. But this guy says, here's the direct damage comparison. Look at the red numbers specifically. It's insane that you rolled out this buff without checking the numbers with someone who actually plays the game. And actually plays the champion. Tag DNA 3000 Kabam Mike. Pre-nerf. Post-nerf YouTube videos. These clips are both in the exact same scenario. Second special 3 of the fight. The damage difference is insane in the worst way possible. Photos for the people who don't want to click on the links. You have 70,042 red damage here. And now 55,759. So we're talking about 15,000 damage difference. And then you can see, are you using him Everest content, Alliance War, Battlegrounds content, while the ceiling was reduced, making him worse for long content. His floor was dramatically raised, making him much better for short and medium content. Pickaloo says, looks like Realm of Legends Captain Marvel fight. It does indeed. Excuse me, you think Realm of Legends is Everest content? This is 550k health. Why is his damage lower than before? There was no mention of a damage nerf in the rebalance. Well, there kind of was, but not directly, and Kabam Mike is going to address that. And then we get all the caps, right? You can't nerf the champion without announcing it. I do not care if he hits harder in shorter fights. This is a nerf to his damage. So Second Skriller ain't having any of the explanations. Again, the rebalance program is there to announce all the changes. No mention of a longer than BG fight damage. Slayer of Gods. Why are you yelling? So, eventually, we have Kabam's response to this because the conversation got quite heated. Here we go. Kabam Mike. First off, let's calm down and act like the adults we all are. Uh-oh. Playtime's over, kids. The childish behavior is not going to be tolerated here. Shots fired. If you are not able to have a calm discussion without attacking other people, then this is not the space for you. Secondly, this was communicated through our initial balance follow-up and in our release notes. What it seems you're noticing the most here is communicated in this line in the release notes added a burst physical damage debuff scaling cap of 20. The max debuff scaling of 20 is new. And it seems like that's what you're pointing out. But the damage scaling itself changed when we moved from base to modified attack. That debuff limiter was basically the only way we could make the kit flow the way it was intended to do, so it feels good for more fights across the game. This was listed in his initial balance post to bolster physical damage, access within SANDMAN's more utility-focused loops. By the way, there's an emergency test of a system right outside my house if you're hearing some random ring. We're exploring a change to his bursts of physical damage that would shift their scaling from primary, and there's the test, relying on debuff count to scaling off modified attack rating. We understand that you feel we pulled the rug out from under you, but the point of these adjustments will always be rebalances, not strictly numbers going up or strictly numbers going down. We want the best version of the champion out there. And if something needs to come down 10% so a lot of other pieces can go up by more or by much more, we need the freedom to do that for everyone's benefit. Alright, this siren is ringing outside my door, so I'm going to end this video here. A lot of controversy. Some people think SANDMAN's still great. Others feel like the rug was literally pulled out from under them. How do you feel about it? Thanks for watching. Sorry about the background noise. Have a good one.